Hello, it's a grade 5 mission 1 lesson 9 and it's a word problem. We're going to use read, draw and write if we can our strategy. They says 10 baseball weight 1417 and 4 tenth of grams. About how much does one baseball weight? Round your answer to the tenth, nearest tenth. So round answer to the nearest tenth of a gram. Round your answer to the nearest gram also. Which answer would you give if someone asked about how much does a baseball weight? Explain your choice. Okay. So when you think about this, there are 10 balls. So that means the 10, let me see if this is a ball, okay. So 10 of them, 10 of these is equal to, and highlight 10 of those balls is equals to 1417 and 4 grams. Okay, so now if 10 is this much, one the ball will be, if I take, oops, messed up. Okay, if I take this 10 value and divide by 10, so 1417 and 4 tenths divided by 10. Okay, so now the number is going to get 10 times smaller. So that means it's going to move the digit to the left. So now if I use my strategy of making the place value chart, 1417, decimal point 4, and then I drew place value lines through it. Okay, the number gonna get smaller, so it's going to move to the right for 1. So this is divided by 10. So everything will move 1 space to the right. Decimal will stay. So 14174. Okay. So now I have the value. So 1417.4 is divided by 10 is 141 and 74 grams. So one ball is 141.74 grams. And now that was 10 of them were, and this is 1. But then they ask the round to the nearest tenth of the gram and the nearest 1 of the gram. So let's see what that means by that. So if I know, then this ball is 141 and 74 grams. If I'm going to round, I'm going to need rounding. They said first to the nearest tenth. So I can look on these are ones. I can also do this if it's helped me. So I can say then these are tenths. So I would say I can write this 10 tenths. This is hundreds. And these are ones. These are tens. These are hundreds. Okay, so when I'm going to enlarge a little bit so you can see. So this each place value has the name. So these are called ones, these are called tens. In this place you are hundreds. So this after the decimal, these are called tenths. These are called hundreds. So they told me to round to the nearest tenth. So tenths, nearest tenth is this. So I have to round that number. It depends on how many hundreds I have. So I don't have to be on to make a new 10. I need at least have a half of 10, half 500s in order to change and use that to make a new tenth. So I have only 400s, so that means that is less than 5. So I'm going to round this to the nearest 10 as 141 wholes and only 7 tenths of a gram. So that is when you round to the nearest tenth. So now if I use the same, I'm going to just draw a line down and I'm going to write another same number. So 104 tenths, 1 and 7 tenths and 400ths. But now they want us to round to the nearest gram. When they say nearest gram, they mean ones grams. So now I need to look how many tenths I have. I can also see how many of the hundreds I have. So if I have 74 hundreds, that's like I need a 100 pennies to make $1. So I have 74. I have more than. Or I can just focus on the tenths. Here's the 7 tenths. I need 10 tenths to make a whole. So I have more than half. So I can easily use this to make a new whole. So now my rounding will be, I'm using 7 tenths and 400ths to make a new whole. So it's going to be 142 grams. So what do I use if somebody asks me? They said, which answer would you give if someone asks how much does a baseball weight? I would say one baseball weight about 142 grams. The better rounding is to the 1 whole gram instead of saying like 141 and 7 tenths of a gram. People will understand. It's about 142 grams. So I can say the answer. The baseball weight about 142 grams. And this is, okay, this is the answer on your lesson 9 word problem. And smaller, I wanted to say that, right? Make it smaller. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you for listening. Bye-bye.